How had they come to this? They'd been on so many adventures together. Lapino had talked Renato out of prison at least 4 times, and Renato had rescued Lapino from at least 2 lynch mobs.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special episode of the story, The Path of Destinies. Ladies and gentlemen, I recorded earlier from this, but my save file corrupted, so I'm have to replay this again. But this is a episode where I'm thinking, like, why do I keep, ending up at a bad place? Then I realized something. The only way to unlock all the true ending, the full truth ending, is by what's called unlocking all of the truth from the game. So the best way to do that, I think, and the fastest way, is by playing the game, skipping the action, and only playing the storyline. So, ladies and gentlemen,
that the rabbit resented him. Lapino was hilarious because he was so down on himself and everyone else. But behind the laughs, he wasn't a happy camper. Ooh, was this payback? Or did the Empire have his little white tail in a vice?
yeah, so the only time I'm going to show you is by storyline purposes and whatnot. Because I'm going to attempt to get all 24 storyline endings. So I'm going to leave you guys for a minute, and I'll see y'all until the choices. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go talk to Lapino.
Bloody and exhausted, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Oh, I am. The ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Renato wanted to clap shackles on the rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Renato was sure of, it was that the core of the Sky Ripper was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it. Yes, that was it.
Well, this is a new ending for me because, first of all, let me go over here. Because, yeah, this is the storyline that I recorded for you guys, but when I tried to upload it, I realized the save file has been corrupted. But this one is brand new. Like, I have not been to this point yet, so maybe I'll do the other storyline on another day. But now I'm going to denounce the trade. Let me see how different this turns out.
Me? A traitor? I'm hurt, said Lapino. Why ever would you say that? We found your code book, said Renato. They hadn't, but he hoped Lapino would blow his cover. You got me, said Lapino. And you know what? I don't regret a thing. It's always about you, isn't it? You're the pretty hero. You get the girl, you get the medal, and what do I get? Rabbit food. I thought you liked rabbit food. Go to hell, said Lapino. And he made a gesture. And 20 ravens came out of nowhere and stabbed Renato to death. He had tried something bold and paid the price for it.
Oh my god. I did not see this coming. No, I thought it was gonna be different, but no, it did not become different. I just died. Oh great, I know there's gonna be a long night. Okay, we're here again, so let's make sure I don't die this time.
Bloody and exhausted, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Oh, I am. The ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Renato wanted to clap shackles on the rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Renato was sure of, it was that the core of the Sky Ripper was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it. Yes, that was it.
Okay, so now I know trying to capture Lapino will get me killed, so I'm going to send the trader to fetch the core. Maybe it'll help blow up the thing in the Emperor's face.
Renato felt like a real hero, brave and smart. He told the rabbit all about the Sky Ripper's God's Eye core. I'll go get the core while you attack Zenobia, he told the rabbit. Oh, wait, I've an even better idea. I'll get the core and you attack Zenobia, said the rabbit. Right, yeah, that is better, agreed Renato. Perfect. The traitor would make sure the Emperor got the core. Now Renato just needed the Emperor to use the core. If he could only get something that the Emperor wanted very badly. Zenobia. He could save her and bait the Emperor at the same time. Right. Now, all Renato had to do was fight his way through Zenobia's invading troops, sneak onto her ship and into her bedroom, and kidnap her without any of her dozens of guards alerting her. Then, he would rely on her love for him to convince her how evil her father was, so she'd run away with him instead of going back to her father, who was going to blow himself up. It did sound a little risky. But Renato had a feeling it would work out somehow. It always did.
It would not.
Renato was halfway to Zenobia's encampment when Lupino showed up. He was disheveled and distraught. They jumped us. I barely got away. Oh, they got the core. Oh, it was all going according to plan, thought Renato. Now he just needed Zenobia on his side. Yes, that was even better. The Iblis Stone. Zenobia could get it. And then the Emperor would have to pursue them. Wait. No. The gem would corrupt anyone. Even her. That's it, he thought. Even Lupino. Even though Lupino was already a traitor. It would turn him against his secret master, the Emperor. He would try to make himself Emperor. And the Emperor would have to defend himself with the core.
All this sounds pretty smart.
He was a super genius.
Yeah, that does sound smart. You know what? Lupino, go ahead and get the Bleach Stone.
This is terrible, Renato told the rabbit. If only I had gone for the Iblis Stone. But now it's lost in enemy territory. He handed Lupino a map. It gives the bearer so much power. We can only hope the Emperor never finds it. What was that? Said Lupino. I think someone's following us. I didn't hear anything. Rabbit ears. You go on ahead. I'll check it out. And with that, Lupino hopped off with the map.
I know that it's not going to end well, but it is a pretty good plan, so I might as well, you know, entertain it for a while. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. She was curled up on her bed. He'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft.
How creepy.
He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She was made of smoke, and he noticed he had a very solid blade to his throat. Did you really think you could capture me? Heard a familiar voice. I just wanted to chat, said Renato. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He needs a sacrifice. Someone who truly loves him, to make a bargain with the lost gods. That's a vicious lie. He wants to bring them back. That's crazy. Why would anyone... They could make him immortal. An eater of souls. And with that, her eyes widened. She understood. Renato told her how he had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred. How he had slept in a burnt village. At midnight, the Emperor's victims had come to him in his dreams to tell him of the hideous eldritch rituals they'd been sacrificed in. He could still see those kittens and puppies. Their wide, sad eyes, their moist noses. You can't prove that. I've got a witness at the observatory. He couldn't tell her, not yet, why he was really here. He didn't want her to be anywhere near the fleet when her father blew himself and Lupino up. So he told her about how the Emperor's obscene rituals had raised ancient artifacts out of the land. How he'd followed the appalling trail of the hideous horrors His Majesty had perpetrated for the sake of his own immortality. Any of this ring a bell? He said. He told me it was all lies. You've always known when I was lying. I always hated that about you, said Renato.
Yeah.
The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
He already said that. Anyway, I keep forgetting about this one book from the very beginning of the storyline. And I think that one book was about how to summon the ancient gods. But anyway, yeah, Zenobia, it is a very convoluted plan. Let's hope it works out, which it won't not. I'll see y'all at the next storyline purposes.
Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you join in? No. I'd destroy his books and I'd... Oh, God. Okay, you're not completely wrong. They've resurrected one of his victims. Well, I mean, look, it's not exactly alive, but it can talk. A true witness, she said.
You know what? I noticed something. All the voice actors has been done by one guy, and that's impressive. Anyway, I'll see y'all in a bit. Here we are again at the observatory. Now let's see how this turns out.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The Ravens had taken special care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared at the carnage. He didn't want me to hear the witness, did he? I guess not. What's your plan? She asked. So, Renato explained his brilliant gambit. Sending Lapino to get the Iblastone, become super powerful and corrupted, provoke the Emperor into using the core against him, thus blowing up both of them, and hopefully the fleet too. Let me visit your council, she said, shaken. I want to help. Could he really trust her?
Yes, we can. Yeah, I know, like, whatever it turns out, we're gonna die, so I might as well take her to the base.
He'd done it. He'd made Zenobia see how evil her father really was. He wished she didn't feel this urge to join in the rebellion. After all, he'd taken care of the Emperor, right? Yeah, but she'd always been conscientious like that. She told him she had to go somewhere first. So Renato gave her the location of the secret base, and they agreed to meet in the ruins. He had
Oh, great.
a very good feeling about this.
I don't.
What had Zenobia gone off to do? What was more important than meeting the rebel council? Had he made a mistake, sending her to the ruins? No. He knew they could trust each other. He could trust her because she never broke her word. And she could trust him because she could see right through him. Well, she'd probably be there well before him. She at least didn't have to fight her way through rainstorms of ravens. He thought about Hypatia. Oh, she'd been an amazing rabbit. She could talk to him about comics, and talk to her son about history and battles, and talk to scholars about the ancient tomes hidden deep in the vaults of the Library of Rubar. Oh, Renato really missed her.
If you guys want to know who Hypatia is, she is the mother of the rabbit from the first episode, the one that died earlier. She was the librarian. He dated her for a while, apparently. Hi, Lapino. What you got?
As he came around the bend, there was Lapino, unconscious on the side of the path. And Renato could smell a familiar, sweet, smoky scent. Who? Zenobia. It had to be. She never used a combat spell when she could use drowsy gas. That meant she had the Iblastone.
You
What would it do to her? She hated her father now. She'd kill him for sure. The council wouldn't mind if she killed the Emperor, but murdering her father would destroy her. He had to get to whatever ledge she was on and talk her down from it.
That stupid woman. Like, what's going on with her?
Hey, why don't you guys fight in groups? Oh, I know. Because there's no I in team.
Oh, that's funny. But I'm wondering, like, what's wrong with her? Like, I got a brilliant plan, and she goes trying to kill her father. Like, you can't trust people
Long stairs.
sometimes.
So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
Yeah, I had an amazing plan, and she goes to ruin it like that. You know, the plan probably would have worked had she not tried to kill her father. But I digress, you know? Like, maybe it's meant to be. No, it's not meant to be. Like, it could have been dealt with, but now we're all gonna die because of her. She having a blistone and whatnot.
Everyone in the council chamber was dead.
Oh.
Zenobia stood shivering in the courtyard, drenched in blood.
What'd you do?
He managed. They started arguing with me. I lost my temper and I wanted their blood. Not me. The stone did. Why did you take it from Lupino? I had a plan. You had a stupid plan, she said. I'm going to go kill my father now. No, you can't. You'll just take his place. You'll become worse than him. Get out of my way, or I'll kill you too.
Like, I cannot deal with this woman. But it's too late now. You know what? I'm gonna try to stop her.
You won't kill me, he said. And I won't let you kill the Emperor. Enraged, she raised the sword. You hate him too? He could sense the Iblastone, yearning for his death. But she didn't strike. If you kill him, he'll destroy you. I know you. Shut up! She shouted, her sword trembling. I won't lose you again. Not for anything. Get away from me, he said, and he was very close. I can't lose you again. And he was in reach of her sword now. I hate him! I hate you too! I love you, he said for the very first time. And then she was weeping. He was holding her. The sword had dropped from her hand. He glanced at the Iblastone. It was no longer the black of the void. It looked like coal. No. It glowed. Like a cinder. It was crackling, burning, crumbling into ashes. You've always loved me, haven't you? She said. She was weak. The stone had taken so much from her. Always, he said. She staggered as he helped her up. Let me take you away. Where? The island of Avalon. The sisters will heal you. He'll follow us. Then we need the Farfarer, the fastest ship in the Empire. The Empire had seized his ship. They'd have to take it back. Zenobia was in no shape to fight. But he never fought so well. He wasn't fighting for money or loot or a cause. He was fighting for her. For them. His sword danced, his feet flew, and the ravens recoiled from his ferocity. And there it was. His beautiful skycraft, the Farfarer. They would fare very far indeed. Beyond the Empire, beyond the reach of the Empire, to the mystical island of Avalon. He didn't know exactly where it was, but he knew he could find it. And they would find peace there. Second star on the right, and straight on till morning. And they laughed together for the first time in a long time.
That was from Peter Pan. But anyway, this is a very touching moment right here.
But they did not go unnoticed. Scout ships lifted off, and the long lance of the Imperial flagship. Renato turned downwind to gain speed. The Raven ships could pursue, but they couldn't close. The Far Speaker croaked, "Return her and live!" "Go sacrifice yourself," yelled Renato. "Then you won't have her either." On the flagship, the Emperor was readying some arcane weapon. It couldn't be. It was the core. A devastating beam lanced out of the flagship. Renato zigzagged wildly to keep the Farfarer out of it. Now the Raven scout ships were closing the distance, and the beam was getting closer too. Then came a blinding flash, and the air was searingly hot all around him. There was that thunderous, deafening roar. He could smell burnt oak and burnt feathers and burnt flesh. But when he could hear and see again, they were alive and unhurt. And they were alone in the sky. Zenobia embraced him. They had done it. Through luck,
No.
through love, they had won the war.
Did we do it?
Avalon, here we come, he said as he held her arms wide in the prow of the boat and let her feel its speed. Maybe the real Avalon is wherever we're together, she said.
Ah.
So, after a bit of an argument, Reynardo and Zenobia went to one of the two Avalons. The one shrouded in mists, or the one in their hearts. But which one they went to, I'll never tell.
Did we do it?
He'd done it.
Yes!
His own destiny. Well, he hadn't actually done it, but he knew what he would do. Reynardo smiled at the book. He practically wanted to kiss it. The kid's sacrifice hadn't been in vain. He'd saved the book and saved the world. Reynardo owed him and his mother so much. Reynardo lowered the mainsail and let the Farfarer shoot forward in the breeze. Second star to the right, and straight on till morning. This time, he would win.
We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. That was a true ending. That was by dumb luck. Oh my god. I thought we are gonna have to unlock all 24 endings, but it turns out we just need to be lucky, apparently. Oh my god. All that pain and suffering. I thought I was gonna be mad because the number 5 ending was called Don't Think Twice. It was when I went to Lapino's plan. When I tried to capture Zenobia, she ran off and she had this fear in her eye. So I decided to go against Zenobia, I mean not Zenobia, Lapino's plan, and take her away, far away from where we were. But when we were trying to run away, Lapino shot and killed me, and Zenobia was sad about it, and she hugged me until I passed away. That was ending number 5. And it was a touching moment. I wanted to show you guys that, but as the file corrupted, I thought, you know, maybe I should try to retrieve it. So when I replayed again, as it turned out, I unlocked the true ending. What I had to do was I had to trick the Emperor and the Pino to get the core and the Bleedstone, try to destroy each other. And when Zenobia tried to, you know, take a matter in her own hands, I stepped up and stopped her. And I realized something. That was all for ending. Like, it included Lapino being a traitor. It included the Core Ripper being in effect. And Zenobia in love with me. I used all that to help me out, to end it all. And the Bleedstone, I forgot to add the Bleedstone. And look at all these people, they deserve high praises because this game is a wonderful game. Wolf. I'm going to actually let the credits fall on, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, this is the finale episode. So no more of this game. I'll play it at my own time, and I will, you know, unlock all of these ending, you know, for personal gain and what's it called, to get the achievement. I'm trying to platinum some of the games that I have, and this game looks easy enough to go platinum. But yeah, this is the final episode of Story: The Path to Destinies. I want to thank you guys for being with me from the very beginning, and I want to thank the Spearhead Game Development and all its crew for the wonderful game they have given me. The Bleedstone and Skype Pro always active. This option can be toggled. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on, let me try something. Option. So, just find an icon. I don't know what that is, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally completed the whole game. That is amazing. And yeah, the Think Twice story, this is what I'm talking about. What kind of hero are you? A hero who always follows his heart. Summary, Zenobia daughter, blah 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 blah. Yeah, pretty much I explain what's going on. But look at this trophy. Look how wonderful this trophy is. I should buy these little trophies for my own use, you know? But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to play this game anymore because we have finally finished. And now I'm going to focus on the Batman Arkham Knight series, and I'll probably look for another game to do a walkthrough as well, because we can't exactly do a walkthrough on Paragon or anything else. So I want to thank you guys again for being with me from the very beginning. I want to thank the developers again, and I'll see y'all on the next episode. Please subscribe and like this video for this amazing walkthrough. Thank you and goodbye.